Hi, I'm Ankit and this is Agent402, a platform where AI agent can autonomously discover tools, authorize payment, and settle on-chain using USDC on scale, and generate structured receipts. We integrated AP2 for clean authorization and settlement, and SKALE BITE V2 for encrypted and conditional execution. Today, AI agent can reason, but they can't act economically. They can't securely authorize the payment, settle on-chain independently, or protect transaction intent. Agent 402 solves this with direct USDC settlement on a scale, cryptographic authorization, encrypted transaction payload, and structured lifecycle receipts. So now let's move to the demo. So we have a marketplace where we have some demo tools, and also anyone can come and register their tools. So we have some tools here. So after registering the tools, it will look like something this on AI tool marketplace interface. So here it is get weather, where price per call is written and other details about the tools. So now moving up to register new tools. Anyone can register their tool by two method, proxy URL and custom code method. And now moving up to our MVP, that is agent interface. So here we can see there is an agent wallet which has 2 USDC as fund, and we can also fund the wallet by using fund USDC toggle. So here I will fund it with 20 USDC. This will redirect to MetaMask. So on your screen you can see I have been redirected to sign a transaction. So here I will fund it with 20 USDC, and we can also fund it with as fuel. So now also we can see the transaction here. Here there are some worker wallet to enable true parallelism, and every time the worker wallet's fund goes below 3 USDC, the agent wallet automatically funds the worker wallet to maintain their minimum balance. And now I will write a prompt for demo purposes. So here is a prompt. So I'm going to send it. So it is analyzing our request with LLM and planning, and now it is getting tools from marketplace which are listed. So it has also done the payment of 1 USD to all the tools, and you can see all the three worker wallet are working for the payment parallelly. And now the tools output is sent to the LLM, and LLM has rendered the response on the screen. And here we can see the tools as execution. So it called get weather 3 and the cost for it, and also we can see the transaction. This is the transaction hash. We can verify it on the block explorer of scale. So this is a transaction from the worker wallet to the tool wallet. Now coming back, so this is the receipt. We can see the receipt for the first transaction for getting the weather of the San Francisco. So here is the intent, authorization and settlement by White V2 and delivery by AP2 standard. And this is the receipt for AP2. And this is the second response for get weather. You can see it searched the weather for New York and it got settled on chain. Now coming up to the third response, where I asked it for weather of Miami, but the tools didn't have the weather for the Miami. So firstly it showed the intent, then it did authorization, it did sign the transaction, then the funds were locked in byte to escrow until the tool completed a delivery, but the tool failed a delivery as it did not have the weather details of Miami. So after the failure, the amount which was deducted from our worker wallet was returned by the escrow to worker wallet. So this is why encryption is important, so that if tool fails at the delivery, then funds should go back to the worker wallet so that there is no loss of funds. And also we can see the response that LLM rendered on our screen, which was from tool. So here it tells us about the weather of New York and San Francisco, but doesn't tell us about the weather of Miami. And so that's all about our project.